Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This is Beatles Dave talking to you from Derby, East Midlands in the UK. I thought for this video I'd do something a little bit different. I know yesterday was the 53rd anniversary of the Beatles White Album, so I thought we'd take a look at my White Album collection. Now I will warn you, there was quite a few LPs there. I think there's either 19 or 20 of them. There's some monos, some stereos, some are UK pressings, some are French pressings. I think one's a white vinyl. There's an Indian one and things like that. So you might have seen some of these in previous videos. So I will say sorry for that already if you have seen some of these LPs before. But I thought because it was like still the anniversary of the White Album, it'd make a good time to do a video of them all. And to be honest with you, I didn't actually realise I'd got as many, but I think I've got to go out and buy one more now because 19's an odd number, isn't it? So, okay, then we'll start off with, this is the first one. This is a UK mono first pressing from 1968. The number on it is 0000320. Now, this is one that I've featured this one before, and I'm not actually sure if it is an original one or it's been doctored in some way. It is a top loader. Top loader is where it goes in there, but this it hasn't got a fat spine. Actually, it looks quite wide there, doesn't it? So it could be, but that just doesn't look quite right to me. That there doesn't look quite right. I will try and do the labels, but you might not see them all. This is side one. It is mono, so it's PMC 7067. And then that is the B side. Yeah, if you can't see some of these, I'm most sorry, but it's this laptop. I mean, I did one on my phone yesterday. It took about 3 hours for it to download. But you get the gist anyway, don't you? I mean, you can see them, can't you? So you should really be able to see that one, shouldn't you? That's side one and side two. With this one, I did get the original black inners. And this does have the sold in the UK text, and it has an EMI recording on side one, and it has an EMI recording on side two. So we've got the photos of Paul McCartney, John Lennon, Ringo Starr, and George Harrison. I don't think these are actually original photos because they seem a bit flimsy to me, and they look a little bit orangey. But they are what was in it when I bought it. I was told that the number was original on it when I did get it, but I don't think it is. Side three has the EMI recording, as does side four. That's side three. And that is side four. I don't think you're going to see many of these, the B-sides, to be honest. Again, in really, really nice condition. And you got the poster as well. That's what he says. So the poster's original. It's held together with sellotape, so the poster is original. I just don't think the photos are. So on all the rest of them now, I will get the records out, but I won't get the posters or anything out unless I think it's worth doing it, because otherwise it's going to make this video be really, really long. The second one we've got is also a original UK first press mono. This is the one with the wide spine. So the number on this is 0157601. If you've seen my channel, this is one I bought from Liverpool recently. And this is the one that does have, they say it's the wide spine. See how wide the spine is on this. You only got 2 photos with this of George and Ringo, but see what I mean? They are a lot thicker, aren't they, than the other one? So I think they're original. Didn't get a poster with it. It has got black inner sleeves, but I think they are reissue ones. Then in nice condition, but this is the one that hasn't got an EMI recording just there. Then if you can see that, no EMI recording. And then on the B side, no EMI recording just there. You might not be able to see it on this laptop because this laptop's rubbish at doing records. It really is. But like I say, I didn't want to do it on my phone because yesterday while I was doing it, about 3 people rang me up, and then it took like 3.5 hours for it to download, and that was for like a 20-minute video, wasn't it? So I just thought to do it this way today. See that they're the issues. The original one would be full on one end. Again, no EMI recording credit on that one. And there isn't one on that one either. Although you're not going to see that one anyway, so. You'll have to excuse me if it takes me a little bit of time to do this, because I'm having to bend over and all sorts of things I do for you lot out there. I have done a little bit more research on this wide spine one. At the minute, they're going from anywhere from 300 to over £1,000 on eBay. I'm not saying that's worth that much, but you never know, do you? We can live in hope. This next one is also a UK mono one, but this does have the EMI recording on it, an EMI record. I did actually feature this one on the video from the other day, so I'm not going to even bother getting this one out. It's virtually identical to the one that I've just shown you. The only difference is it hasn't got the wide spine, although they do look quite wide on here, but that's the wide spine one. This is the wide spine, and that's the thinnest spine. See, it is actually quite thinner, isn't it? That's the bog standard one. Again, there was no poster or photos in that one, but I did only pay 30 quid for that one. Condition on that is actually quite good for the records. Like I say, about 250 quid on eBay at the minute. This one is a UK mono pressing. Oh, the number on that one that I've just shown you is Let me get me best of that. But some people will collect them just for the numbers, don't they? So on that one, the one with the wide spine, it's 0157610. The other one that I got from Liverpool is 0202666. This one is 0208712. Yeah. This is actually in quite nice condition as well. So I think that's a wide spine one as well, isn't it? Sure, that's wider than that one. Yeah, so that's a wide spine one as well. Fold sleeve as always. This one does have an EMI recording credit just there. Don't know if you can see it or not. But these just look blank, don't they, when you do it? It has got an EMI recording on there. I can assure you that there is writing on these. It's just that it doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't pick up on this laptop. So I will apologise. Again, in nice condition. It has got a few marks on it. It does play. And that has got the poster and the photos with it. It has got a nasty mark just there, though. And if you can actually see it, there's a really, really bad mark there, but it plays fine, this one. Again, that's got EMI recording all the way through it, and everyone I've showed you so far has got the stroke one matrix numbers. Nice things to have, there aren't the white albums. Yeah, so that says, it has, poster, but only 3 photos on that. There's only got 3. I think it's Paul McCartney that's missing out that one. Remember rightly. And the vague price on that one is £325. This one is the first stereo one. Number on this is 0130413, so it is actually quite a low number. This has no EMI credit on sides 3 and 4, but it does have it on 1 and 2. It's got the black inners, top opener. It has got new poster and some new photos, because you can actually get them off eBay, and I think that's what I did for this one, if I remember rightly. As you can see, well, I hope you can see, that does still say an EMI recording on there. But on that one, it also still says an EMI recording. Or that looks blank. I don't know if it is going to be blank on here or not. So it's PCS 7067 on that. Still got the sold in the UK text, and it is still a top opener. And that one does have an EMI recording, doesn't it, on sides 1 and side 2. The side 3 and side 4 don't have the EMI recording there. You can sort of see it there, can't you? But they're going to go like that. Oh, see, no EMI recording there. Like I say, this has got the reissue photos in it and a reissue poster. I mean, you can tell that's new, can't you? It is identical to the original. I think it's made on the same paper and everything. And these are actually still nice and thick card. Paul McCartney, Bingo, John, and George. In all honesty, the vinyl on that, it is actually one of the best white albums I've got. I did say the number on that one, didn't I? This one's also a Stereo UK top opener. It does have the photos, but they're not original again. Some marks on it, and the number on this one is 0331689. Again, this is also a top opener, but this hasn't got the black inners, it's got white inners. So that has got the EMI recording there. an EMI recording there. Actually not in bad condition, this one as well. EMI recording on side 4 and an EMI recording on side 3 and an EMI recording on side 4. Plus somebody's kindly put the name on that, but I don't think you're going to see that, are you? Oh, can you see that? You got to do it at an angle, ain't it? It's strange, isn't it? You have to do it like that, sort of like angle. It's gone all together now, isn't it? There you go. I mean, the A sides were alright, aren't they? You can see them. Fantastic. Again, that has got the reproduction poster and photos in it, which you could get off eBay. And I think the bloke, if I remember rightly, the bloke came to order them from Italy, and I think it's something like £35 or £38 for the set, but then you pay about £10 or £12 for the postage, which isn't that bad, to be honest. This is another Beatles White Album, stereo first pressing. It's sold in the UK text, and it's still a top opener. It hasn't got the posters right with it. And the number on this one is 0439829. Some people collect these just for the numbers. They're not bothered what the records are like. They just want them for a lowish number or a highish number, if they've got one that goes just before it. That's side 1. That's side 2. Here's a way to do it like that. So if you did actually want to know what it looked like, I suppose you could actually freeze that, couldn't you? And have a good look. Like I say, I will apologise for this laptop. But yesterday I just got so mad at myself because it took me ages and ages to like do that one yesterday. I had to stop it 3 times because people was ringing me. And then once I had done it, it took like God knows how long to. Hang on, it has got the poster with it. That one has got the poster with it. It's still got sold in the UK text and everything, and the EMI recording. Strange, isn't it? There was 1 second, folks. Yes, if you're going to start collecting white albums and you want the original UK ones, the monos usually go for decent copy or anywhere between £200 upwards. Stereo ones, top openers, excuse me, numbered. They've got everything with them, like the post and everything. They go from like £150 upwards for decent playable copy. This next one is also a stereo white album, and the number on this is 0498865, and this is another one which is a crossover. So it's got an EMI recording on 2 of the sides, but not on the other 2 sides. So it hasn't got an EMI recording on sides 1 and 2, but it has on sides 3 and 4, I think. That's side 1. And that's side 2. Oh, this is the one that's got the water damage on it, isn't it, from yesterday? This is one I bought from off my mate Robert Rob's Records on Friday. It does actually play. It plays nice. I can't understand why it's like that, because if you actually look at the record, it looks like it's had very, very little play, unless it's water damage or something. I don't know. This has got all the posters and everything with it, and the original photos, which I won't bother getting out at this time, because otherwise this video is going to go on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and I hate you all to get bored. That's side 3, and that is side 4. If I was going to go into more detail, because you might be thinking, well, you're just showing the same album over and over again, which I'm not, because like I've said, they are all different numbers. But also on some of them, there's spelling mistakes as well, which again, some people correct. Like on one of them, they spelt Rocky Raccoon wrong. On another one, they spelt Martha My Dear wrong. One of them says Revolution instead of Revolution 1. Okay, now we're getting up to these repressings now from the 1970s. So if you've still got one of these in around 1971, maybe even 70, 71, maybe even 72, you'd still get a number on the front of them. So this one is number 153379. So that actually makes it quite a low number, doesn't it? So I don't think the numbering was consistent, was it, on these? But you don't get the sold in the UK text on it. But I think this is the one where you still got Apple Publishing, don't you, for George and Ringo's songs, if I remember rightly. Yeah. So later copies after about 1971 would say Harris songs, wouldn't they, for George's songs, and Startling music for Ringo's songs. I think. Yeah, this is one that's in the Apple inner sleeves. They're quite hard to get now, Apple inner sleeves. That is a side opener. That's a side opener without the sold in the UK text, but it's still got a number on the front, and it's still got the Apple Publishing credit for George and Ringo's songs. So that'd probably still worth best part £200 to basically reissue, isn't it? But it's an early reissue, but that hasn't got any posters or photos with it. This one is another White Album side opener, early 70s pressing, but this is number 235276. Again, it's got no posters or anything with it, but I think when they came out like this, I don't think they did. I think in the early 70s, I don't think you got the posters with them. Again, it's got the Apple in a sleeve, and these sleeves are worth a hell of a lot on their own there. You try and get one off eBay. This is a slightly later copy, because on this you've got for George Harrison songs, it doesn't say Apple Publishing now, it says Harris Songs, and for Ringo's song it says Startling Music. So I'd say that the other one that we just looked at was probably 1970, maybe 71, where this is probably 1971, maybe 72. So this is the best way I can do these labels. That is actually in nice condition, then. Really is nice condition. Again, that one has got the Apple record in the sleeves. I was looking on eBay this morning, and they're like the old EMR sleeves that you'd get on like Beatles mono albums, and even the ones that have the advertisements for the albums. There's a bloke on eBay today selling them for £15 each. Yeah, I was just checking because I didn't know if it was a crossover, because I think there's crossover on some of these where one disc might say Apple Publishing for George's songs, and the other one says Harris songs. But now this does say Harris songs, although you're not going to see it on this silly computer of mine. Again, this one hasn't got a poster or anything with it. So I think when the did it in after about 1970, maybe 69, 1970, when it came to doing the side ones, I don't think you got the posters with it, because I can remember buying one in the mid 80s, brand new, and that didn't have the posters with it. And it came with the EMR sleeve. You know, the EMR box one came with them sleeves. I don't know if I still got that one actually. This is another 70s side opener. Again, no posters. But look, this has got an EMI records in a sleeve. I do think this is a slightly later copy, to be honest. Yeah, it has got Harris songs on it as well, so, and the vinyl is a little bit not so good, shall we say. Nice condition, though. Really is nice condition. In fact, I don't think this has got a that one. I think this is the one I got in the 80s, because this hasn't got the number on the front. Got no number either. So I think this might be the one I got in the 80s. I'm sure it is. Yeah, this is one I got in the 80s, about 1982, 1983, something like that. Well, I know I haven't been into the Beatles very long when I got it. And I did get this brand new, so I know this didn't come with a poster or anything. If that's there like that, why can't you get it there like that? Well, maybe you can. I don't know. Well, you can get it like that, can't you? Like I say, there's no posters or anything with this, but no number. On this, these aren't real, these are photocopies. And they was actually in another white album that I got, but they are photocopies. I mean, you can tell the photocopies, but still something nice to have, though, isn't it? It's here, brand new from the Beatles. That says Apple and Capital on at the bottom, doesn't it? And that one. Oh, that's for both of them then, because it does say Apple Records 3 Savile Row, and then it says Abco Industries as well. Is it funny how you can see them on here, but you can't see the white Apple label? Like I say, that I've got EMI inner sleeves and no number. Right, this is a French pressing from around 1978, maybe 1979. This is nice. I'll show you why it's nice, because it's on white vinyl. And the number on this is SMO 2051. Well, they're not going to see it, are you? Well, you can. Oh, look at that. You can see that straight away now. And you can see that one better anyway, can't you? Isn't that weird? I can see that like that, but you couldn't see it on any of the others. Thanks, does it? And you got I think this is one where the photos are back to front, aren't they? Draw the back to front. Can't believe that you can see that white label so clear on this, but yet you couldn't on the others. Unless it's because it's on white vinyl. I don't know. That's side 3 then. And that's side 4. Look how clear that label is, eh? And I've been trying to do that for the past 30 minutes. I bet the next one don't come out as nice, but isn't that lovely, eh? Of course, there is a UK version of this, which is actually quite hard to get now. I think they usually go for around the £500 mark. Side opener again. No number. That seems to have a thickish spine, doesn't it? So rough price for that's probably about 200 quid. This is another French pressing. I think this is on black vinyl, so we'll see now whether it shows us the things or not. Okay? In French inner sleeves. That's side 1. And then that is side 2. Look, it's gone again now, isn't it? It's strange, that isn't it? Again, quite lightweight record. In virtually mint condition though. Hasn't been played by the looks of it. I think I've played it once. You get the poster with it as well. And you get the photos. See, Ringo's facing the other way, isn't he? He was facing that way, wasn't he, on the other ones? Strange. Like Penny Lane, isn't it? Very strange. Original French inner sleeves. That's strange how you can't. I could see it dead clear on that other one. It is actually virtually mint. Well, it is actually virtually mint. Excuse me, I'll just have a drink. Again, no number on it. This one is an Indian pressing. This is actually quite nice. And you should be able to see the labels on this one. Yeah, no number on the front. It does have the Beatles there, but you probably can't see it. The spine is in really, really nice condition. Back's in nice condition. Gatefold sleeve. And this is on parlophone. U-box parlophone. And it does have the Gramophone Co. text around the edge of it, not EMI Records. Made in India. An EMI recording. That's side one. And then that is side two. These are called dum-dum labels, although it's on parlophone and it has the British catalogue number. So it's PCS 7067 and everything is in English on them. Because the company that printed them or pressed them in India was actually called Dum Dum of India. See that? Again, you don't get any posters or anything with it. Side three. They look nice there, don't they? Side four. It's nice to be able to see both sides, isn't it? Again, very, very little wear on that. I'd say that's excellent plus easy. Now, the last time I saw an Indian pressing of this on eBay was actually on Apple, and like everything was very, very blurry on it. The last time I actually saw it on parlophone, which was a few years ago, to be honest, but that Apple one, I think they wanted something like £500 for it. The last time I saw it on the parlophone label like that, I think they wanted something like 1,000 something pound for it. Lots of money, isn't it? This is the one I did do a video on this one before. Again, this is on parlophone. It's a one box parlophone. And it's actually a top opener, which is the strange thing about this. It's top opener, and the number is 053948. Spine and everything's intact. You open it up. It says stereo on the back as well. Flip back sleeves and everything on the inside. This is the one. I mean, when I bought this, I hadn't been collecting Beatles records very long, but I knew the White Album should have been on Apple. And I went to a record fair and I saw this, and somebody goes, "Yeah, it's a UK export." Like I say, I didn't know as much as what I do now. I was only about 14 or 15 at the time. And I goes, "Is it really?" He goes, "Yeah, well, it's got to be antique because otherwise it'd be on Apple." So me being naive, bought it. Didn't pay a great deal for it. I think I paid something like probably about 30 or 40 quid. But, you know, going back 40 years, that was quite a lot of money for a young lad like me. Side one. And that's side two. Now, since then, and I've like got more and more records, haven't I? I've actually took this to a couple of record fairs, not to sell it, just see if I could find out any information. I've rang dealers up and stuff. So some dealers still will say that is a UK export, but it wouldn't, because I think if it was UK export, it'd say made in Great Britain, wouldn't it, down there for start, and it would probably say PCS. So I think it's a Southeast Asian copy. That's what some of them say. Some will say it's a UK export, others will say no, it's a Southeast Asian copy, which I tend to think it is. Again, you didn't get the black sleeves, it's just white in the sleeves. This is exactly how I bought it all them years ago. I mean, it's still nice to have, don't get me wrong, and it's probably still worth quite a bit of money, but it's not worth as much as what original UK export. I mean, I know you could get the UK exports on the silver and black label, and there were one box EMI. I'm sure they still had PPCS because the original ones from 1968, yes, they had the yellow parlophone label, didn't they? But I'm sure their catalogue number was PPCS for export. And you do get the poster and the photos with this, but they're exactly the same as the ones I've been showing you. So I don't think I'll bother showing you. If that was an original UK export, that would be worth that a grand and a half, maybe even, you know. But I'd say rough estimate on that is probably about 500 quid. So if you think I paid 40 or 50 quid 40 years ago, I don't know if it's actually gone up in price or not in reality. Probably not. I don't even think I had a job when I bought that. I think it was just after my birthday, and people had gave me a lot of money. So well, that's probably was equivalent of like, I don't know, a week's wage. Right, this is now a South African copy. Yes, South African. And I do know this is genuine, because this is another one I've took to like record fairs, and people said, yeah, it is actually quite rare. It's South African. Catalogue number on the front is 0552929. Stereo on the back. So I think this is still a UK sleeve, or made out to look like UK sleeve. Yeah, so it's still got your flip backs and everything. But this is actually nice. That side one. So you can tell because it's different, because it's like a sort of like the pound sign and then another sign into one, isn't it? And it just say PCSJ for the catalogue number. Nice, isn't it? Again, that's in really nice condition. Has been played. Don't get me wrong, it has been played. But for some reason, it says side one and side two on both of them, doesn't it? So the side one, side two, side three, side four. But you do get the Apple Publishing credits for George and Ringo's songs. It does come in black inner sleeves, which are identical to the originals. Poster, which I'm not sure if that's an original. I think it's an original. And then you've got the all important photos. I mean, you know who these people are anyway, don't you? It's me, I'm John Lennon. I think they're original. I mean, these were all in it when I bought it. Again, I took this to a few record fairs just to start, see if I could find out any more information on it. And everybody said, yes, that is an original South African pressing. Although sleeve looks like it was made in the UK, doesn't it? So price wise, I've actually been offered a few years ago. I was offered £1,500 for that. All right, so but I've had valuations anywhere between 500, that is, and well, the highest one was £1,500. But the bloke did actually want to buy it off me. He says, "I'll either buy it off you or trade it off you or anything." And I'm thinking, well, if a trader's offer me £1,500 for this, what's it really worth? I don't know. He might have just wanted it for himself. I know they are quite hard to come by. So I reckon a realistic price for that now would be about £900 in the condition it's in. So maybe I should have let that bloke have it for £1,500, but I wasn't really interested, to be honest. Right, this is a USA version, American. It is a later copy, so it hasn't got a number on it, and it's still like a cardboardy sleeve. I don't know why, but the American albums never seem to have as good as sleeves as the UK ones. And inside it's very light, isn't it? Very light. And it's again, you don't get any posters or anything with it, but then again, it is a later copy, and it's a side opener, and it's not numbered, but it's on the red or the orange capital label. So see, you can see them okay, can't you? It's strange how it did that. I still can't get over that. It's a bit weird, actually. Again, this has hardly ever been played. I got this in, I think I got it about 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that. And I can remember I actually got this from a record fair, and the chap told me he'd never played it. And if you look at it, you can tell, can't you? I mean, the condition of it is, well, virtually excellent. I'd say excellent, nearly mint. Nice shine on it. If you can ever get an American version, again, that's actually quite decent weight for an American record. It is worth. I mean, don't pay the earth for them. But if you've got, say, if you've got like an original UK stereo one, or even one of the later ones from the early 70s, it's worth getting this one because there's slightly different mixes on this. Again, no poster, but I don't think that it came with a poster, to be honest. Value wise, I don't know, probably about £50. This one is a Greek pressing. So you get, it's very similar to that one, actually. So you get, it's not embossed, the Beatles, like it is on all the other ones I've shown. That one's not embossed. That's printed on that American one. This is very, very dull. No laminate on it whatsoever. And it's on the old EMI labels, like you used to get in the UK in around 1975, 76. Right, it seems ever so weird looking at these like that. So this is the type of label that in the UK people like Queen, Cockney Rebel, Kate Bush. This is the type of label they was on at the time. Beatles never on it, were they, as far as I know? I don't think any Beatles record in the UK was ever released on, and they call it tan and red or something. Tan and brown, I don't know. Again, just standard sleeves. No posters. No photos. Doesn't it seem strange just looking at them on a completely different label? I know I did have a German copy somewhere, but can I find it? Don't know. And I did have a version on the purple capital label that was on white vinyl. I can't find that either. But then again, before I was with my current missus, my beloved, the woman I was with before, she could never like stay in one place for very long. So whether I've like misplaced them when we've moved and things like that, I don't know. And the final one is 2018, 50th anniversary. Can't tell you what it plays like or anything because I've never opened it. Still sealed that. It is UK copy, but I've never opened it. I am hoping to get the box set one that they did a few years ago. That was 50th anniversary, isn't it? But at the minute in the UK, they're going for absolutely stupid money. I mean, they went down to about £70, but now they're going like 120, 130, 140 pounds a time. That's going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed my video. Thank you very much for joining me. As you know, I don't take myself too seriously. All I'm doing is all I'm trying to do is pass on a little bit of knowledge. And that's like there, yeah, they're all the White Albums, but you know, there's slightly different things on virtually every one. Like every number of the original ones was slightly different, wasn't it? Some said an EMI recording, some didn't. Some said Harris songs and startling music for George and Ringo's, where you know the early ones had Apple. Some was on, got a couple on Parlophone, EMI, Capitol, and there's the Indian one in there and things like that. So I just have a quick shout out to everybody that is subscribing to my channel. Like I said before, you know, thank you very much. I think this is about the fourth, maybe the fifth month now that we've been doing this. Started out and it's still light outside. Now it's virtually pitch black. So yeah, thank you very much. As always, love your records, cherish your records, clean your records, but above all, play your records. That's what I was doing. I was listening to the Beatles 1967 to 1970 earlier on, and that was the one that I got on Friday from Big Apple Records. That's like the slightly remixed version from Giles Martin. That actually sounded really, really nice on my project record player, which I was quite surprised at. If you're thinking of joining, please do. You know, if you want to subscribe, please do. It doesn't cost you a penny. I've said this before, you know, but you know, if you subscribe or you hit the like button, you know, that means a hell of a lot to somebody like me who hasn't been doing this for very long. It doesn't cost you a penny either. And then if you hit the subscribe button, which is usually down there somewhere or down there, then you'll get notifications for when I'm doing things like this. Yes, this has been a bit of a long video again. Some of my videos go on are quite long, others of them are like 10 minutes and things like that. But I thought today, just because it was the anniversary of Abbey Road of the Beatles' White Album yesterday, I'll just show you all my copies and get it out of the way. And I, you know, didn't realise that in some ways I didn't realise I'd got as many as that. But then, like I said, I know there is a German copy somewhere, but where it's gone, I don't know. Unless I've lent it to somebody or somebody says, "Oh, can I borrow it?" and then brought it me back. I don't know. So thank you very much, everybody that is subscribing. Thank you. Everybody that's liking my videos, thank you very much. If you would like to leave a comment, you can now leave comments on here. You know, as long as it's something nice, don't like put anything nasty on, because that's not what we're here for, is it? You know, this is just a little bit of fun and a bit of entertainment and sharing a little bit of my knowledge. So until the next time, which will probably be Friday now because I'm back at work tomorrow. This is Beatle Dave saying bye-bye from the UK. Can't say a weather report because it's just like night time now, although it's only like 20 past 4, it looks like midnight out there. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will hope to see you on the next video. But until I do see you on the next video. Please stay safe, and if you're collecting, I hope you find some bargains. But just remember, be nice to one another. And I will see you very, very soon. So it's bye bye from Beatle Dave in Derbyshire in the UK.